Humans, hearken unto me! See, that's a phrase that just feels cool to say, which is why I do it. Try being epic sometime, it's great. Instead of saying like, hey, I'll see ya, try, may you live to be sung in legends. Instead of like, sup, try, how fares ye in this mortal time? Makes them think twice before they answer. Instead of like, hey, did you get a chance to call that guy? Try, lo, the sun bursts its righteous fire yet again, brother. Another day has blessed us to suffer and delight at the behest of our future deeds. Ready are ye to cast your ravenous will to the sea, to feast upon thoughts and whims of the endless, to crush and devour all debate and quarrel into submission for thine thoughts are beautiful beasts, bested only by bounty. Quell the unrests. Hold back these judgments, for they are not worth your notions. They will tremble. Light the beacons, glory to the fire, and like lock it in with a chest fist. It's nice. It's invigorating. It's like a good walk for your head glutes, a cesty, cerebral, constitutional of linguistic purges, your epic vibes, because I'm watching. I see where you're at. I'm grokking you humans. Times are epic. Throwing a lot of words right now on the internet, in the comments, in the waves of communication. Catastrophe, end game, Haktua, and one big one, the bad one, the ultimate nightmare level, expert final boss fight of words, apocalypse. Legend says that the word itself comes from the word apocalypsis, which means something like lifting of the veil of revelations. And that word's got some deep etchings on it, coming from the ancient Greeks who had ripped abs and listened only to righteous metal, so the legend says. The apocalypse you know and love, and fear! To your knees, mortals, I have invoked the name! Is kind of from the Apocalypse of St. John, or the Revelation of John, or the most awesomely titled The Book of the Apocalypse. Whatever. You humans fuck around with English translations of ancient shit more than Disney fucks around with Star Wars. At this point, for all you know, it's a cookbook, and you just missed a phoneme. You also know it as the Book of Revelations, which makes sense because the Greek word means revelation or unveiling. But in this book, the final and raddest part of the Christian Bible, this guy John gets a revelation about the end of the world and has to write it down, which is such a petty thing for a God to do to somebody. Life was rough as fuck before the internet and Coke Zero. Hard times indeed, and hot as fuck because you haven't conquered AC yet, and God had the balls to be like, hey, John, get up, write this down. And in the vision, he gets the spoiler of all spoilers of how the world was going to end, or at least the veil will be lifted between worlds or whatever. There's a horse, there's dragons, a lot of wrath, some trumpets, everything's on fire. Paul rides the worm and frees the spice. It's awesome, and heaven is on earth. Roll credits on existence as you know it, or it's just a rip and leak soup recipe got caught in translation. Either way, it's fucking metal. Yada, yada, here we are, 2024, and you're still tossing that word around again because shit's getting rough. I hear you. Like I said, I watch the news. It's not easy to just go about your day these days. So maybe the key to accepting the epicness is to talk the talk. But you just got to talk it, though. You don't really need to walk it. That's not necessary. Put the mace down, Trent. Where did you even get a mace? Not like we don't already know the answer. Trent got it at Costco. 'Cause of fucking course he did. Speaking of epic, do you realize what you did in creating Costco? Like, I don't think you really thought about it. Costco Wholesale Corporations was forged in 1976, July 12th, as Price Club in San Diego because the owner, Sol Price, and his son, Robert, previous founders of a discount department store for government employees called fantastically FedMart, had access to some air hangers that used to be owned by Howard Hughes. Leo DiCaprio played him in the movie. Targeted mall business owners offering them items at a bulk for a discount price, no frills, because it was a fucking warehouse like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, except with bulk corn instead of ancient scrolls. All flash, no cash, wholesale, baby! Humans. Wholesale may be one of your greatest achievements because you figured out that you're just buying the label. But no, you celebrate the moon landing and shit. There's no bulk buying on the moon. That's just space sand. You have that at home. Anyway, wholesale works like this. You buy the shit you're going to sell in bulk and then put your spin on it, and that's really what you're buying, like anyone has money these days. Just saying, when you do, shop smart. So this was like open only to business customers, serious shoppers who wore their credentials upon their helms like the warrior tribes with name tags like Dave or Phil. Sing the songs of Phil of Cutco, Lord of Knives at reasonable prices for a membership fee, because nothing is free, son. Pay the gods is what I'm saying. Tithe and tremble, mortals. Then they expanded to the employees of other businesses, nonprofits, and government stuff, because these were the FedMart guys. Those federal folk didn't need fancy labels or sassy mascots. You wanted a can of beans? Just get a can of beans. And since you're not paying for the label, you're just getting more beans. I'm just saying, if you knew and you were looking for items without any drama, they got your beans, man. Bottom line, Wiki, no frills, discount explanation. Price Club, charge shoppers $25 annual membership fees to purchase bulk products at discount prices in a no frills warehouse setting. Meanwhile, Jim Senegal and Jeffrey Brotman opened Costco September 15, 1983. Both having worked in retail, Senegal having worked for the original Price Club undersold price. The apprentice becomes the master? It's getting ancient Greek in here. Walmart opens Sam's Club, then goes after Sol Price to merge Price Club with them, but Sol says, "Nayeth!" As instead he looked to his own revelations, there would be another, and thus they merged with Costco and begat Price Costco. And all came with gifts and laurels, and it was written in the book of discounts available for a limited time. Nowadays, Costco is ranked number 11 on the Fortune 500 rankings of the largest United States corporations by total revenue, with 879 warehouses worldwide. And of course they are! Where the hell else are you going to get bulk rice, a vacuum, a flat screen, above ground pool, jeans, enough batteries to power a Hadron Collider, and a coffin, all at discount prices, and a pizza while you wait? Nowhere. That's a dream. That's an ancient prophecy, no doubt told to some guy named John back in the day when he saw heaven and earth collide. You go into a Costco, and you are instantly the main character. Everyone else is either helping you on your quest or an NPC in your way. I've seen y'all on Sundays bulk shopping humans. You got the Costco eyes, focused and confused at the same time. Humbled and horrified at the chaotic power of being able to buy everything all at once. Your mind's in a full state of apocalypse. All things revealed, all summoned by a man named Sol Price. I fucking love Costco. And they love you too, and they hear you. Recently, it was discovered via Instagram, as one of you was brave enough, and by that I mean could afford to spelunk into a Costco and broadcast for the world to see, like Moses descending from the mountain with a smartphone and some bitchin' recos for you, that Costco is selling emergency food buckets. The ReadyWise emergency food bucket is available now at Costco with 150 servings on reheatable survival food, good for up to 25 years for only $99. Plus the price of the horrible realization that a possible Armageddon is so close that Costco is stocking survival food like Walgreens is putting up Christmas decorations. The ReadyWise Apocalypse Bucket, patent pending, offers 25,280 calories total, which, honestly, I thought it would be more. Like, I thought that'd be bigger. They can afford to make that sound more epic. Enough sustenance to feed your pathetic mortal guts until you are but dirt for the weeds. But no, it turns out 150 servings of dehydrated survival eats is just 25,000 calories. You can get that at Cheesecake Factory. But for under 100, you can get an actual bucket of endurance, a Costco in a Costco. Quote, in a world where unpredictability has become a constant, our assortment takes on a vital role in emergency preparedness. Imagine if the sudden onset of severe weather, the challenge of unexpected job transitions, or the unsettling thought of food shortages, these are moments when having a reliable source of sustenance becomes a game changer, end quote. Big ups to the epic team that wrote that Orwellian pitch line for a bucket of food. Yeah, the earth is warming, the nations are falling, they remade Roadhouse. Clearly Costco is seeing the signs and adding a new chapter of the book of the apocalypse, and thus it shall have writ, quote, in a world where disruptions have become the norm, the comprehensive bucket assortment from ReadyWise stands as a symbol of your commitment to being prepared. Hey, fucking men, turn your psalms to page fuck yeah. And it was said that it was seen in the heavens, the seal was broken, and within lay pasta Alfredo, cheesy macaroni, teriyaki rice, creamy pasta and vegetables, potato pot pie, tomato basil soup, pasta, chicken noodle soup, brown sugar and maple multigrain, apple cinnamon cereal, crunchy granola, white rice vanilla pudding, whey milk alternative, and something called orange drink. And they brought forward survival against all odds, and thus it was written, quote, so go beyond mere food storage. Embrace readiness with ReadyWise for survival, for the future. And so as they looked across the warehouse, they saw that they had all they needed and pitched their 14x9 $279, Core 9 person instant cabin tents with built-in LED systems and integrated switches for $279. The children of Costco, they settled and they stayed. See, it feels good. It matches the vibe you're feeling, which means you can adequately express that feeling, and it's starting to sound like you've been needing that. I've been watching the news. Of course I do. I'm only rhyming because I'm nervous, because I watch the news. And I know that it is horrible, and it is chaos, and there is nowhere it seems to scream. But take it from me, a bird with apocalypse in his blood because his ancestors were dinosaurs. It's not the end of the world. It's just the world. And it's complicated, and it's annoying, and it's stupid, and it's mean, and it's weird, and it's pervy, and it's dangerous, and it's insane, and it's disappointing. But the epicness of the everything, it's the only one you got, and you got it wholesale, and that is still a deal. I love you, you know it.
Nailed it.